So if you see this topic, analysis of financial statements, before that we need to understand about what is meant by management accounting. So already we discussed what is meant by financial accounting. So in financial accounting, you will be preparing the financial statements, your profit and loss account, that is your income statement, and the balance sheet you will be preparing in order to know about your current financial position. So balance sheet is prepared to know about your financial position, and profit and loss account is prepared to know about your profitability position. So yeah, just having that financial statements alone, you cannot take up any decisions or any plan, anything cannot be done. So how to control your funds, how, where to use your fund, where to spend, from where you are getting the money, everything you need to know. And even you need to know not only the current position of your business, past how it was there, and so that you can predict about your future. For all those things only, you're going to make some analysis and interpretation. Okay, so just having a data alone will not give you anything. Okay, only if their data, if you are going to make some analysis and you're going to find out some result out of that interpretation, then only you can come to a conclusion, and further planning, decision making, everything can be done in a business. So similarly here also, management accounting is that yeah, whatever the information that you got, so whatever the financial statements that you have for the past 2 years or 3 or 4 years, with that you are going to make some analysis. Okay, you are going to present those data to the top management people, so that they can use those data for their decision making purpose. As you know what is meant by management, so planning all the functions, planning, organizing, controlling. So like that, management accounting, if you see, you're going to present the financial statements in such a format. So you're going to present all these data to the top management, so that they, after making some analysis, you're going to present the data to the top management people, so that they can create some policies, policy formulation, and then planning, everything, decision making, where to use the fund, which will be beneficial to them, everything they can decide. So past year how the sales was there, this year how the sales was there, and next year how the sales might get increased or decline. So everything you need to know. Okay, so sales, profitability position, and then your asset and your liabilities, you must know about that. Just having a information that I have this much of assets and this much of liabilities, or my sales last year was around 2 lakh, this year 2 lakh 50,000 or 1 lakh, like that. Just having the financial statements in the form of profit and loss account or balance sheet will nothing give me will nothing make me to decide upon. So only if I make some analysis out of that, I can come to a conclusion, I can make some decision making for my future purpose, and I can forecast or predict how the future will be, so that I can make. So management accounting is all about that one only. So it is going to mostly help your internal users, your stakeholders, it is going to help actually. So financial accounting, if you see, you're just going to prepare your financial statements there. But management accounting, if you see, you're going to present the data. So it is not actually compulsory for obligation for the company to prepare. Okay, so to prepare ratio analysis or other financial statement analysis, all those things, it is not compulsion. But financial accounting, preparing financial statement, it is obligation. So it is compulsory, mandatorily, every company they who has got registered under Companies Act, they have to prepare. But management accounting is only optional. Okay, so they it is purely prepared for the internal people. Okay, so the management people, the top management, middle level management, who are there inside the company, the shareholders or directors, for those people you are going to prepare. Because in order to know what all the improvements we have come through right from the past 3 4 years, what is now and what will be in the future, so that we can take decisions accordingly. So for that purpose only, we are going to make some analysis of financial statements. So first, if you see in this unit, you will have you'll be dealing with fund flow statement, cash flow statement, ratio analysis, all those things. But before that, you must be knowing what is meant by management accounting. What is the difference between? So this is also again a very important question. Differences between financial accounting and management accounting, financial accounting and cost accounting and management accounting. You must know the differences also. So you have to write in a tabular form. Then only you will be scoring good marks actually. So you must know what is the meaning and definition of management accounting. So day-to-day operations of your business, you are going to prepare a financial statement, your balance sheet, your income, profit and loss account actually, that is known as income statement. So you're going to prepare, but you have to make some analysis out of that, so that you are going to present the data, your accounting information to the top management people, so that it helps them to take up their decisions, policy creations, every matters it is going to help up. And this is only an optional for the companies, because it is going to purely benefit the internal users, so that it is not a compulsory one to be prepared. Okay, so next, the most important aspect, if you see, tools and techniques of management accounting. So whatever we are going to discuss under this unit, if you see this one, fund flow, cash flow, ratio analysis, all are it is going to come under the tools and techniques. How you are going to make, you are going to prepare management accounts, you are going to do means, what are the ways you are going to do this analysis, your financial statement, how you are going to make some analysis out of that. So for which these are the tools and techniques of management accounting: comparative statement, common size statement, trend analysis, ratio analysis, fund flow, cash flow statement. Apart from that, budgetary control will be installed in the company. So they'll be fixing some targets. Okay, so targets they will be fixing, whether standards they will be fixing, whether they can attain that standard or not, actually what is their position now, so they can make some comparison out of that. So if they couldn't achieve their target or the standard, they find out the deviations, and they will be correcting that one, taking actions upon that. Okay, so that is known as budgetary control. So we will be discussing all these aspects. Okay, so in this, if you see, you'll not be getting problems for your PG level on comparative statement or common size statement or trend analysis. This is only for the UG level actually. So just an introduction part is enough for us. Okay, so introduction, because you will be getting in 2 marks, I have seen once. So you have to know about these terminologies, that's it. But problems you have, because in our syllabus uh, they have given about ratio analysis, fund flow statement and cash flow statement. These three aspects only we will be discussing under the third unit, both the theory as well as the problems. But these aspects we will be discussing only the theory part and not the problems. But we can understand what is meant by that. Okay, so these are the tools and techniques of management accounting. So whatever the financial statements given by the company, with that you are going to make some analysis of that financial statements. Such analysis of financial statements, under that only all these statements is actually is coming about. So they will be giving the data to you. Okay, some 2 years data or 3 to 4 years data, like that they will be giving to you about sales, about their expenses, about their income, and then about their assets and liabilities, everything they will be giving you the question. You have to make the analysis, you have to prepare these statements and find out the net result. Okay, so these are the tools and techniques of management accounting. So you must know what is meant by management accounting, what are its benefits of preparing management accounting. Okay, so and then the tools and techniques of management accounting. So let us understand one by one analysis of financial statement. Now we are going in depth into that unit. So analysis of financial statement. So before that, you must know what are the basic financial statements prepared in a company and what is meant by a financial statement. Okay. So as you know, financial statement, it is a formal record maintained by every business, particularly the companies. They are going to prepare the financial statements. For what purpose they are preparing? just to know about their financial position. The first thing about their financial position. So they should know what is exactly happening in the business and what is their profit or loss, whatever they earn and incur, they have to know about that. So for that only they are preparing the financial statements in the company. Okay, and it is an obligation. It is mandatory for the companies to prepare financial statement and publish the financial statements as and when required. Okay, so you must know what are the basic financial statements which are prepared by the company. These are the usual basic financial statements prepared by the company: balance sheet, income statement, statement of retained earnings. Apart from this, cash flow statement is there. So I have missed that one. So balance sheet, income statement, cash flow statement, and statement of retained earnings. Okay. In this, very common one which is prepared by all the company, if you see, one is the income statement. Income statement means it is nothing but it is a similarity of your profit and loss account. Okay, so your profit and loss account you might be knowing. So how you will be preparing your profit and loss account? First, you will be preparing a trading account where all the direct expenses, everything you will be taking into account, your sales and then other thing, and you will be finding out the gross profit. From that, you will be having all your expenses on the debit side and your incomes on the credit side, and you will be finding out the net profit. No, so that is in the account format. So whatever you prepared earlier, the profit and loss account, that is in the account format. Now income statement means it will be in a statement format, item after that one item. So like that you will be listing down the items, not in the form of account. Account means you will be having debit side and credit side, not in that manner. So that is account format. Okay. So, but if you see statement format means one by one items you will be listing down. Okay. So how it will actually be means income statement means just I will show you. It will be in the form of like this. Okay. So one by one items will be listed here. Same whatever you have included there, same thing only it will be in the income statement also, but items after items you will be having. Okay, so here you will be starting with sales. From that, cost of goods sold will be subtracted in order to find out gross profit. Adilandi ella expenses you will be subtracting, and then operating expenses, non-operating expenses, everything you will be subtracting. Operating income, non-operating income, anything if there you will be adding, and finally you will be arriving net profit. Same thing, whatever you have done in the account format, you will be doing under the statement format here. Okay, so this is known as the income statement, but this is a comparative income statement. Okay, so income statement na இப்படி தான் இருக்கும். Okay, so accountன்றது வந்து it will be in a debit credit format, but income இது statementன்றது it will be one item after that other. Okay, so income statement na இதுதான். So let us move to the concept now. Okay, so balance sheet, you know, assets and liabilities. Here also under comparative balance sheet, common size balance sheet இந்த மாதிரி இருக்கும். So எல்லாத்துலயுமே balance sheet இங்க வந்து statement formatல தான் prepare பண்ணுவோம். assets after that liabilities அப்படி தான் prepare பண்ணுவாங்க. So statement நாளே if you say one items after the other, but account format என்றது it is different. Okay, so what are the items included here? It is common for both the thing. Account format la prepare பண்ணாலும் இல்ல statement format la prepare பண்ணாலும் both are same only. Okay, so items are same, but you are going to present in that form. அவ்வளவுதான் வித்தியாசம். So financial statements, if you see, first you must understand what is meant by financial statement. So financial statement என்றது it is a formal record. It is prepared to know the financial portion of the company, the profitability portion of the company. You need to know about that. For that purpose only you are preparing financial statement. Common financial statements என்ன major important thing பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு கம்பெனியை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் balance sheet and then income statement. These two are the main thing. Other than that, cash flow statement in the statement of retained earnings இதெல்லாம் வந்துட்டு it depends upon the company. So common financial major financial statements of a company என்ன அப்படின்னு பார்க்கும்போது ஒன்னு income statement. அதுதான் நம்ம profit and loss account ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்றோம். இங்க income statement we are doing it. And balance sheet is as you know it consists of assets and liabilities. So in order to know the financial position actually. So income statement profit and loss account மாதிரி தான். It is prepared to know the profitability portion. Balance sheet is prepared to know about the financial portion. இது profit loss அத தெரிஞ்சுக்க prepare பண்றது. This one assets and liabilities on the particular date, how much you need to know about that. For that purpose only you are preparing these two financial statements. Okay, and apart from that cash flow statement, cash portion how it is there. Okay, எவ்வளோ cash at the beginning, how much it was there, cash balance. And then after incurring expenses, after making payments, after earning some income, what is the cash position. So how much inflows are there, how much outflows are there in the company. Inflows na ulla varadhu cash, outflows means how much you are spending. Okay, so எப்ப cash உள்ள வரும் எப்ப cash வெளில போகும் அப்படின்றது you must know. Inflows இப்ப நான் வந்து சேல் பண்றேன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க, ஃபிக்ஸட் அசெட் ஃபர்னிச்சர் இஃப் ஐ எம் கோயிங் டு செல் ஆர் சம் பிளான்ட் அண்ட் மிஷினரி செல் பண்ணும்போது என்ன ஆகும், கேஷ் வந்து உள்ள வரும். அந்த பர்டிகுலர் மிஷினரி சம்திங் இட் வில் கோ அவுட், அப்ப கேஷ் உள்ள வருது, அது இன்ஃப்ளோ. அவுட்ஃப்ளோ மீன்ஸ் வாட், whenever I make payment, when I am paying rent, when I am paying salary, wages. Okay, when I am purchasing a machinery, when I am purchasing a furniture, that time what happens, machinery is coming in, cash is going out. Okay, so that is cash outflow. So like this, inflows and outflows, you in order to know about your cash position, because cash is very important in the business. Without cash, any work will not be done in the business, right? So in order to go smooth operations of your business, you must have sufficient cash in your hand. Okay, so then only if you want to buy some raw materials, or if you want to do something, you have to pay wages or settle some bills, everything. Only if you have cash in your hand, you can do it up. Okay, so cash, that cycle is very important, how it moves. Okay, so everything, since you would have made some credit sales to a customer, because of that you cannot stop your business there. So you should have sufficient cash for that. So you have to find out how is your inflows and outflows are there within the company, for which cash flow statement is prepared. So that is also one of the important financial statements of a company. So I have missed up here, you just note it on that one also. Okay, and then apart from statement of retained earnings, so how much profit you are earning, from that how much you have given as dividend as you have distributed, remaining left out portion எவ்வளவு இருக்கு, that reserves and surplus we usually say general reserve, reserves and surplus. Okay, so retained earnings எல்லாமே similar terminologies தான். So it will come under the balance sheet liability side, it will come actually. So statement of retained earnings na, how much profit you have earned, you cannot distribute the entire thing, right? Profit earn பண்றது எல்லாத்தையும் dividend distribute பண்ணிட்டு அதுக்கப்புறம் business how you will proceed further, எப்படி வந்து next levelக்கு move பண்ண முடியும், or else how you can enter in new projects. Okay, so you should have some emergency purpose காக business ஸ்மூத்தா போகணும், இல்ல next level large scale if you want to improve, you should have sufficient reserves in your hand. Okay, so that is retained earnings actually. So important financial statements, if you see, one is the income statement, other one is the balance sheet. Okay, so I have explained what is meant by that and why it is prepared actually in the company. Apart from that, cash flow statement and then statement of retained earnings. So that also I explained what is meant by the term and why it is prepared, for what purpose it has been prepared in the company. So that I have explained. So basically you must need to know about what is meant by financial statement and what are the financial statements prepared in a company, and what is the purpose of preparing financial statement. All these things you must need to know and understand about that. Okay, so now let us go further in depth. So what is the objectives of preparing this financial statement ன்றது வர financial statement analysis ன்றது வர financial statement னா இப்ப just now we discussed about balance sheet, income statement இதெல்லாம் these are the financial statements of a company. Financial statement analysis இல்லனா analysis of financial statements means with the data whatever about the sales or expenses or about the assets and liabilities, they will be giving some data to you. So balance sheet of 2 years or the expenses of expenses sales about that information, some for 3 to 4 years, like that you will be given, for which you will be preparing comparative statement, common size statement, trend analysis, like that you will be preparing ratios, all those things you will be calculating. What is the purpose, main motive of doing all these things now? These are the objectives or the benefits you derive from while making some analysis. So just preparing the financial statement alone will not help you to make some decisions or planning in your business. Only if you make some analysis out of that. Okay, so analysis, if you make only, we will arrive some results out of that, right? So you should do some analysis, and these are the benefits you get out of that. So last year evlo sales irundha, this year how much, before 3 to 4 years how it was there. Okay, so future how we can predict sales, why the sales it is continuously falling down or why it is raising. Okay, so what improvements we have made in our production or promotional activities, how we created more demand or more sales now. Okay, last year why we didn't, or last year the sales would have been more, this year it would have got declined, what is the reason behind that? Everything you must come to know about that. Okay, so only if you make analysis, no, then only analysis of your financial statements, just having 4 years sales information or 4 years income expenditure information or assets and liabilities information will nothing do. Only if you make some analysis out of that, you will come to a conclusion, you can take some decisions based upon that. So these are the objectives by, and particularly if you see any company's motive, obviously you know, to make profit. Okay, to what extent they can reduce their cost, to what extent they can reduce their wastages, this is the main aspect every business they think about. So in order to know about their position, their efficiency level, and then their solvency position, particularly solvency position means how much they are capable enough to pay their debts. Okay, so அவங்களோட கடனை எந்த அளவுக்கு they are ready to pay. Okay, short term obligation, long term obligation, anything it might be. So they should settle their dues at the prompt time. Okay, so they have to pay that. So for all these things, they must be in a position to compare everything. So what has happened previously, what is the position now, how the future will be, they have to project, right? So in order to know about your solvency position, okay, so you should the company should not go for insolvent. Okay, so they should have their assets and their profit should be in that way, so that they can meet all the debts, whatever they dues coming, they have to face it up. So solvency portion, you in order to know about their liquidity portion, they have wanted to know எந்த அளவுக்கு cash circulate ஆகுது business குள்ள. So whether ஷார்டேஜும் இருக்கக்கூடாது, ஹைடலாவும் கேஷ் இருக்கக்கூடாது. Both is risk for a company actually. So shortage of funds, shortage of cash, you cannot if the demand is more in the market and customers have given you order, but you cannot fulfill that order, then it is waste for that company. So அந்த மாதிரி you have to see that routine cash you have, that operations everything goes in a smooth manner. Okay, so cash circulation should be in that way. So inflows இருக்கணும். So you should have cash in your hands. So idle-ஆவும் you should not keep. Demand மார்க்கெட்ல இல்ல ஸ்டாக் அக்யூமுலேட் பண்றதோ, இல்ல வந்து கேஷ் வந்து ஹைடலா வச்சிருக்கதோ, எஃபெக்டிவா யூட்டிலைஸ் பண்ணாம இருக்கிறதோ, it will all become a drawback for that company to improve. So you should usually the financial statement analysis is made for all these purpose in order to know about their solvency portion, their liquidity portion, their profitability. So இந்த மூணுமே வந்து important ஒரு கம்பெனியை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும். Profitability portion they want to know. So profit earn பண்றோமா, loss incur, what we are, where we are standing actually, that we must know. And then regarding about their solvency portion, whether their assets or in that manner, so that they can, even if they incur loss, they can sell out their assets and meet out all their debts, long term liabilities எல்லாத்தையும் இது பண்ண முடியுமா. So they have to know about their, whether their assets are worthy, they want to know whether they are sufficient, they have their assets and other properties, cash, everything to pay or meet out all their debts. So that is known as solvency portion. Liquidity portion means to what extent you can circulate your cash smoothly in your business. So that is very important. Okay, so neither inadequate ஆகவும் இருக்கக்கூடாது, ஷார்டேஜ் ஆகவும் இருக்கக்கூடாது, ஐடில் ஆகவும் இருக்கக்கூடாது. your cash, your assets, everything you should put in the best possible manner, then only you can reap profits. Okay, so all these things are you can identify whenever you make only the analysis of financial statements. So keeping the financial statements, you can just know about your situation, about your position actually. But only if you make some analysis, then only you come to know to what extent your business actually it is standing about. Okay, for which you should have a relevant financial statements also. So that is also a very important thing. Okay, so you should prepare your financial statements as per the standards. You should maintain your records, everything in a proper manner. You should not give false information, anything misrepresentation, all those things should not be there in your financial statement. Whatever you are preparing, your balance sheet or income statement, it should give true information actually. Honest prepare panno, there should not be misappropriation in that the funds you show in your accounts, your books of accounts, everything. It should not be misrepresentation actually, because then your analysis everything will become a waste there, right? So only if you prepare your financial statements in a proper manner, if you follow a particular standards, principles, all those things, and then if you don't engage in other kinds of misappropriation or misrepresentation, only if you don't engage and if you are preparing giving only facts and figures, then only you can make analysis out of that, or else it will become a waste. Okay, so that also a very important thing. Why it what are the essentials of a good financial statement? It should be prepared in a proper manner. Proper manner it should be prepared, how it should be actually. So in that manner, so misappropriation of funds, so profits raise பண்றது, nothing should be there. How it should be in that manner, you have to prepare the financial statements. Then only if you make any analysis, either ratios or fund flow, cash flow, whatever might be, only if the data is proper, you can make the data analysis, right? And then only you can arrive some results out of that, and you can take some decisions. If data itself is wrong means, then it is no use of preparing all these analysis all actually. So these are the benefits, the objectives why you prepare, make analysis of financial statements actually, in order to know about the past and present, and in order to predict about the future, you need to prepare these analysis of financial statements. Okay, so particularly why it is prepared, so every year and year preparing alone will not give you any idea. Only if you make analysis how it was there in the past, at present, and at the future, you will be knowing. Okay, so that trend you will be knowing how it is going, ups and downs you will be knowing only if you make some analysis of financial statements. So how your funds has been utilized, how your assets have been put into use, your efficiency level, everything, your capacity, everything is known through analysis of financial statements. So these are the points we have listed down. Your future potential you want to identify means, okay, future potential na உங்களோட திறமை futureல businessல எப்படி இருக்கும். So you want to know your earning capacity in future, your efficiency level now currently how it is there, everything you wanted to know. So then only you can come to know about your business actually, so where you are standing, so that we will be knowing if you prepare financial statements in a proper manner and if you make analysis out of that, then you can know about your own position in your company's position in the midst of others. You will be knowing and you can take some decisions or you can make plans out of that only if you make proper analysis and interpretation of your financial statements. So these are the objectives of financial statement analysis. So next we will be moving on to other what are the tools and techniques we have discussed. No, so each one by one we will be discussing right now. So tools and techniques of management accounting as we discussed. So now each and every statement that thing we will be discussing going into in depth actually.